Can I touch my break?
Yeah. Yep.
Western Australia on top of the podium, the 2018 Make Smoking History Forest Rally, Eli Evans together with Ben Searcy. Molly, you weren't so confident yesterday of getting on the podium. You must have pushed extremely hard today.
Yeah, we didn't think this was going to be the way the event finished, but we tried our hardest to make it happen, and yeah, thankfully it did.
Great points for the series.
Yeah, more points in the bag, which is always good. So that's definitely, it's still a long year yet, so we just have to keep working hard and keep trying as hard as we can and see where that leaves us.
Well done. Malcolm, a different drive this year, a new driver. Enjoy the event?
Oh yeah, thoroughly. I must thank Molly, the team, because this weekend's just been unreal. I mean, we've never worked so hard to get a third place after yesterday's sort of not quite happening for us. And then to bounce back today, Molly's driving was exceptional. The boys pretty much had to change the whole back end in terms of suspension at one point. I just can't thank both them and the crew enough.
Steve, great drive there on the podium on second step. Probably not where you wanted to be, but still a great effort. Pretty busy follow-up to the last week, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the match fitness is certainly there from Target Tas. Great to be competing for 6 days heading to this event. But look, these guys all drive brilliantly well. Great to be on the podium and representing the Subaru.
Excellent, well done. How did you find it over here this time?
Very technical. Steve drove very well and kept it tidy where we needed to, and we got through, which is good.
Excellent, Ben. Not the first time you've been on the podium over here, is it?
No, that's right. Last time was a couple of years ago with his big brother, which was always a good fun ride as well.
I won't ask you to compare them because that'd be putting you on the spot, but clearly a great run today.
Yeah, Eli drove really well yesterday. We started off the event really well in the first couple of stages, pulled a good gap and maintained that for the rest of the weekend. The car's just amazing. He drove it really well. The team did a great job preparing it and repairing it every service for us, and here we are.
I would figure that when I've heard this car, one of the most important technical things in this car would have to be the intercom, because it sure would be pretty loud in there, wouldn't it?
It's definitely pretty loud, but we did turn left today earlier on one stage when we should have turned right, so I'm not sure if it actually works that well.
You'll probably hear more about that later on after you had a few drinks. Eli, well done. Good to see you back on the podium again here in the top thing, third time.
Yeah, it's been a long time between drinks for me in terms of rally wins. 2015 was the last time I've won a rally, so we're nearly 2.5 years now. So in that time I've started to doubt my ability, and am I starting to lose it? But leasing the Skoda for this event, it was a big confidence builder for me, and we go into Canberra knowing trying to replicate what the Skoda can do in our Mini Cooper, and we'll try and take the championship fight and try and extend our points from there.
You know, if you had any doubts in your ability, I can tell you that anyone that saw you drive this weekend certainly didn't have any doubts in your ability.
Yeah, look, we tried really hard, and as we do every time we get in the car, but the harder you try in the Skoda, the faster you go, and it's such a stable car, and throttle response is exceptional. It really rockets from corner to corner, and it did make rallying easier in this car. So I think the other drivers it should be a joker card or something that you get to lease the Skoda R5 car once a year. So if that's the case, I've used mine up now, so I'm going to have to hang on with the Mini Cooper and see how fast we can get to go.
Just quickly, one of the things I noticed from outside the motor car, it just seemed, the way it got out of the corners just seemed absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's so aggressive. As soon as you touch the throttle, even if you're half throttle, it's wheel spinning in second, third gear. And that's what it does really well, is it accelerates from one corner to the next, I think, more efficiently than the other cars, and it shows on the stage times.
Well done, guys. We'll come up behind Steve Glennie and Andy Saunders. And first outright, 2018 Make Smoking History Forest Rally, Eli Evans and Ben Searcy. If we could just have Mark Povey from representing the sponsor MRF. Well done. Come on, you can do better than that. Once again, please congratulate our podium place getters, the 2018 Make Smoking History Forest Rally. Someone's going to have to sit in the car and smell those driving suits. They're after their team. For the boardroom on Monday.
Ready, everyone? Short spot.
But more distance than anyone else for the amount of times you were sideways.
Yeah, it's a pretty slippery little car, and a lot of trouble sort of staying in the groove. So the back end was always about 3 feet wider than I wanted it to be, but too much fun.
It looked sensational.
It was fun, and bloody hard work.
Got to grips with it obviously fairly quickly. As you got through the event, you seem to be handling the corners, going in a bit deeper, braking a bit later.
Very slowly coming to terms with it. I find the roads over here quite terrifying and frightening. Massive drop-offs and gutters everywhere, and slippery as can be. That ball-bearing stuff is real. But I'm looking forward to getting it back east and onto some roads I'm a bit more familiar with, and seeing what we can do with it.
Excellent, well done. Oh, and you came over here and you went fairly cautiously, but you actually won your class in the two-wheel drive championship, so great result.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, well done. And how did you find the drive, Dan?
Yeah, it was an enjoyable weekend. It was all about trying to get the finish, and he improved all about get to the finish, and we got the result.
Well done, guys. Our series sponsor, MRF. A good drive there by Adrian. He came to grips with that and was getting more and more impressive as the event went on. An inspiring drive by a young guy. Just a little bit of experience there on the co-driver's side as well from Dale Moscott, but certainly will. Harry Bass, John McCarthy to Adi Yaris. And how great is it to see a former winner back in Western Australia? And I could see towards the end of today that talent was starting to come back in a big way. Today, and then a flat tyre today, and a flat tyre can certainly knock some time. Ross and Lisa Duncan, 7-time winner of this event, 5-time Australian Rally champion, septuagenarian, but still quick out there and having a great time. We're looking for a little green Civic. 18 Make Smoking History Forest Rally. From WA, Brad Markovic and Tony Fever. Points for the series and championship in WA.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to be happy with that. We came down to have a go at the state stuff, and we've done okay. I'm happy with that.
Well, good bag of points. It's, you've got to take the long-term view, don't you, for the whole series?
Yeah, absolutely. Got to keep the end in mind. So we're going good so far. So we'll keep going and see what happens.
Enjoying the run with Tom?
Yeah, Tom's been great actually. Good help to us. So he's done an excellent job.
Well done, guys. Mike, I don't think there were too many revs left. I heard this car before, and I know that Tom got revs, but I thought you might have found a few hundred extra than he did because there was certainly nothing left in that engine, I don't believe.
Yeah, I was just looking down all the time. It was always on red, so it was good fun. And it's always good to drive a car like this because it doesn't have a lot of power, but you just rev as much as you can and try as hard as you can. So it's been really good, and it's been good to have Scott in the car. It's the first time we worked together. So.
Yeah, just a tiny bit of experience there.
Yeah, I think he's a local WA guy. Just recently moved back to Perth, so it's good to have him in the car too. He talks a lot less than Malcolm.
Scott, back home on the podium again, got to be fun.
Oh, it was great. Fantastic weekend. Mike drove exceptionally well. He drove to the plan, which we had, and got some great results.
Happy of talking to you guys on the podium of the Forest Rally. Another great run.
Yeah, we had a great day yesterday. Sensational effort for Tony, myself and the team. Bit of a struggle this morning. Hit a little bit of wildlife in the first stage of the day, so we're on the back foot for the rest of the day. But no, we've come out on top and had a good finish. The last few stages were pretty happy with how we drove, but I mean, the other two competitors up standing next to us with John and Youngie over there, they were doing a great job today, so just happy to come out in the top step.
Could you believe you were going to be chased that hard by a little Civic?
Oh yeah, I am actually. I've watched enough in-car of what he does in the Asia-Pacific stuff, and he's on it pretty hard there. So to see him in that car, like Tom was last year, you've got two guys that can drive these 100%. So yeah, we had to keep an eye on our mirrors on the times today. So yeah, great job from him.
Yeah, and you enjoyed the run, Tony?
Yeah, always. Our crew had their work cut out for them this weekend when they did an awesome job. And yeah, congratulations to Mike and John. They really, John really lifted up his game, and yeah, it was really nice racing against everyone.
Excellent work. And John O'Dowd, Tom Wilde, Mike Young, Scott Beckworth. And first outright, Brad Markovic and Tony Fever. A clean run, Alex, no dramas?
Oh, there's always dramas. That's Forest Rally. We only had a couple of minor issues, yeah, we went out there, had a great time. We had a great battle with John. In a way, it's a pity that he didn't make it up here, but it was a good, close battle, and we had heaps of fun.
Excellent, well done. I'll just grab Race. Just getting a tight chase between you and several of the competitors over the weekend.
I wish it was tighter, but yeah, Mike drove really well. We tried to catch him, but could only get him on one stage, unfortunately. So I'm thinking buying that Honda, burning it down.
Well done, congratulations, guys. Mike Young, Scott Beckworth.